What's good, YouTube? My name is George. Can you tell that I got my G7X back? They actually sent me a refurbished G7X since the one that I destroyed in this video was still under warranty. Feels so much better. Anyways, this video is all about what is the best way to save your skate shoes. I bet you guys are all familiar with shoe goo. I've actually got some on my Van slip-ons right here. Shoe goo is definitely the well-known way to save your skate shoes, but I recently found a new way to save your skate shoes with this company on Instagram called TrickTape. I asked them if they would be willing to send me some so I could make an honest video about it, and they were down. Shout out to TrickTape for that. I'm going to show you this thing and we're going to test it out. At the end of the video, I'm going to tell you what I think is better, shoe goo or TrickTape. Alright, so this is the TrickTape right here. We're going to unbox this thing together. Shouldn't be too difficult. This is the first time I'm ever seeing this. Alright guys, so here's what was in the little package. 6 black suede adhesives. And this right here is what TrickTape is. A suede strip that you would stick right on there. It's gonna be something like this. You got a couple of stickers. That'll go towards my next giveaway. And we got an instruction sheet. But who's got time for that? Just kidding, let me read this. I've got one adhesive strip, and this is the hole that I'm gonna cover. We're gonna see how easy it is to put it on right now. So I'm thinking we'll cut it out in like a trapezoid. Let's just go for it. Let's pop this guy on this shoe. It's like grip tape. I'm gonna try to press it on there for a while. I think it said the harder you press, the better it will stick. Alright, so I'm gonna let that stick on there for like 10 to 15 minutes. The process of applying the TrickTape is very smooth. I'm curious to see how it sticks on there and how it wears down as I skate. The first thing I'm realizing is you can definitely cut these things out in a way to enhance the style of your shoes. It looks kind of sick to have this here. I'm gonna go out and just do as many flat ground kickflip variations as I can. This is exactly where my kickflip tricks take the impact, and we're gonna see how this thing does in saving the skate shoes. Alright guys, we're gonna start with 10 kickflips in a row. See how this guy can take it. Was that 10? I lost count. One more to be safe. Almost didn't land that one. Let's see how we're doing. That reminds me. Let me show you guys this new no comply trick I learned. Then we'll do as many kickflip variations as I can. So I think that's no comply front 180 revert sex change. Got inspired by some Instagram clip. Alright guys, I'm back in my dorm, and it's time to tell you guys what I think about TrickTape. Here's how it's looking after that fairly intense session. Come on, focus. So it's completely stuck on there. I was worried about the corners, but they're all still completely stuck. Actually, when I was bending down for my trick, it would flex right on there, and I was worried if that would make it not stick, but it's still very stuck on there. And it seems like pretty strong suede. There's not a lot of noticeable wear, maybe a little right at this corner, but I think these TrickTape patches will do a good job at protecting your shoes. So now to answer the big question of this video, TrickTape or shoe goo, I think it kind of depends. I think if you're covering up a hole like I did for this one, TrickTape is the better idea, because when you put shoe goo on a hole like that, right where you're flicking, it actually makes the flick feel weird. But suede is the same material as most skate shoes, so your flick is going to feel exactly the same. I also think that TrickTape has the style advantage for sure. Shoe goo tends to look messy, while with TrickTape, you can either buy a color that matches your shoe or buy a totally different color and just make it look cool. However, shoe goo does have an upside. All you can do with TrickTape is cover up holes or put them in spots where you know you're gonna get a hole. But as an example, the top of this shoe right here started separating from the white part, and I was able to squeeze some shoe goo in there and then stick it back down. So that's something you can't do with TrickTape. Another thing is insole separation. There's shoe goo all in here, and again, that's not something that TrickTape would be able to handle. TrickTape versus shoe goo, unfortunately, there's no clear answer. It kind of depends on what you want. I think they're both dope products. I think TrickTape is a really good idea. There have been times where I get a hole in my skate shoe during the session, and it will actually break through my sock and start making my toes bleed. If you have some TrickTape in your backpack, you'll be good to go in like 5 minutes once it dries. But with shoe goo, if you try to skate it right away, it will get completely fucked up because it needs like a long time to dry. Anyways, TrickTape, I think this is a super cool product. What you doing?
I don't want them to see me.
Oh, I would definitely use this stuff. Thanks again for sending it my way. By the way, guys, this video is not sponsored or anything. These are all honest opinions. So shoe goo or TrickTape, you guys are gonna have to decide. But I hope you guys thought this video was informative, and if you liked it, I would really appreciate it if you hit the like button. Have I been out of focus? Leave all your feedback, questions about TrickTape, anything you have to say in the comments below. And finally, I post a video on YouTube every 3 days, so hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much. Peace out. And it's time to